Hello, Keller Rangers. So it's Tuesday afternoon on March the 31st, and I hope that everybody has had a great Tuesday and a great start to our second week of virtual learning. I've seen some people on Zoom calls, and I've seen some people on just on emails and emailing with them. So if you have not heard from me yet, then my email is tskriPka@pasadenaisd.org. Send me an email, or just wait and you will get an email from me, especially you sixth graders. So today we're going to talk about what I can do to calm myself, because there is a lot of things going on in the world right now, and we need to take some time to take care of ourselves and to calm ourselves down. So we're going to talk about three things. So three things that if you are a Keller Ranger and you have come to Keller and you've been at Keller all year, you should know about these three things. So first thing, we talk about safe places. And so at school, we have safe places all over our building. We have safe places in our classrooms. We have safe places in the hallways. We have safe places in the office. There's a place for you to go that you can use to self-regulate, that you can use to shift from a lower state of your brain to a higher state of your brain. So sometimes when your internal state isn't good, isn't healthy, like you're feeling yucky on the inside, that yuckiness comes out on the outside. So you have to change your state on the inside in order for it to be better, or your behavior to be better on the outside, and for you to change from being upset to being composed. So one of the things that we do when we talk about setting up a safe place is we talk about just having a place to set it up. So think about this in your house. Where do you go in your house if you're going to feel safe? What's there? Some people may go to a bedroom. Maybe there's a closet. Maybe you go into a bathroom. So this isn't just for kids. This could also be for adults, because as adults, we also need to have a place that we can go to feel safe, to be able to compose ourselves. So a safe place could have a chair that you sit in, maybe a beanbag chair, maybe just a pillow, a blanket, a rug, something that marks it as a safe place. So everyone's safe place could be different, and the things that you have in your safe place could be different. So for example, at school, we have things like fidgets and cream and stress balls in our safe place. And I know that some of you may not have that stuff at home. So for example, you have a stress ball that's like this that we have in almost every safe place at Keller. So you use this when you're in your safe place. You can squeeze it, take some breaths. It helps to work some muscles and helps you to calm down. But maybe you don't have that at home. So I was just trying to figure out what I could use to kind of mimic that same movement. And I was just thinking, I don't know, maybe it won't work for you, but a piece of paper. If I took this piece of paper and crumbled it up into a ball, I could still sit and kind of work and squeeze on this paper. It's not going to be the same thing as a stress ball, but you're still working these muscles. You're still able to take some time, do some breathing as you use this. Kind of the same kind of movements as this when you're doing the stress with the paper. So just an idea. There's also things you could do like journaling. If you have a piece of paper, going to the safe place and just journaling about what's going on may be a good idea. There's a lot of things going on, and it may not be a bad idea for you to journal some. You could do drawings. Some of you at school would go to the safe place and draw. There are things like listening to music. Plug in some earplugs, some headphones, and start listening to some music, calm music, loud music, whatever it is that calms you down. You know that. You've done this all year. The other thing that is also we have at Keller is we have Watson. So sometimes Watson is a good tool for us at Keller to help us calm down. There's many of you that come down to the office and spend time with Watson whenever you're feeling upset. You pet Watson, and Watson helps you calm down. Now, I've been on a lot of Zoom calls where I've seen your animals. I've seen the pets in your house. Use those pets to help you calm down. I know that I use my dog, her name is Scarlett, and I use her sometimes whenever I'm feeling upset. Just going and sitting by her and petting her helps to calm me down. So use that. Use the things that you have in your house right now to calm yourself down. The other thing about a safe place is when you're there, other things to do. And you know this. Again, if you went to Keller and you've been at Keller all year, you've heard this over and over and over and over again. But breathing. We breathe all the time at Keller. We breathe every morning. We breathe during lunchtime. We take breaths at the end of the day. Your teachers breathe with you during your classes. So don't stop just because you're at home. So you know that 3 deep breaths shuts off the fight and flight. That fight and flight is your survival state, that red part of your brain. 3 deep breaths will help move you from your survival state to your emotional state to your executive state, where we all know is where the learning takes place. So 3 deep breaths. So example, we can do the Ranger salute. You're going to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Your inhale should be shorter than your exhale. So deep breath in and blow it out through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose and blow it out through your mouth. So the breathing is an active calming technique. It's a way to actively calm yourself just by taking 3 deep breaths. And it's an essential component of your emotional health. So your emotional, you rely on taking deep breaths in order for you to be emotionally healthy. So the very last thing we're going to talk about is wish well. Wish well is a way for us to support others, and by supporting others, we're calming ourselves. So, for example, a wish well is a way for us to offer love and for us to offer support and for us to offer caring to other people. You know this. If you go to Keller, you know about wishing well. Now, the thing with what's going on right now in our society is that a wish well is a way to help. But a wish well is a way to help when you can't physically help the situation. There's nothing that I can do to help what's going on in the world. I am here, I'm at home, I'm doing the best I can for my family. You're doing the best you can for your family. You're doing the best you can at school. But there's not anything physically that I can do to help. So the only thing we can do right now in order to actively calm with everything going on in our world is to wish well. So when you wish well, you take a minute, you take a deep breath in, you put your hands on your heart. You think about someone that needs help. You think about the world as a whole. You think about something that needs some extra attention right now, something that you can do. You put your hands on your heart, you take a deep breath in, and then you send out some love and some caring and some support by opening up your hands. That's basically all we can do right now is to wish well. We can't do anything else. So if wishing well is a way for us to actively calm ourselves in order for us to feel better, then we need to be doing wishing well every single day. So find a place for you to be able to sit. Have a safe place in your house. Have a safe place in an apartment. Have a safe place in your bedroom. Create a safe place for yourself. Do breathing every day. When you feel yourself getting stressed, you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And the last thing is to wish well, because the only thing we can do right now to help this situation is to send out well wishes. So just know that you are loved and you are cared about, and that your Keller family is here for you, and that we are wishing you well every single day. Love y'all.